I tried filming this last night and it went kind of not good, as I feel like I've lost like all that orange. We're gonna add a little bit more to it. I might need to add like another color because I feel like that orange is just like, I might just blend it out because honestly it's not, no, I can't blend it out. It was just, what in the world is happening? What the heck? It was a struggle. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing this new guy here. It is the Morphe 35I and it is called the Icy Fantasy palette. This was in collaboration with Pony's Makeup and it retails for $25 and it's available on Ulta stores and Morphe stores as well. They also came out with a trio of lipsticks. Now when I saw this collection I was extremely excited and felt super nostalgic because it very much reminded me of back in 2011 when I was in first starting YouTube and Mac came out with this whole pastel collection called Cute or something cute, and they were all pastels and the lipsticks very much remind me of that as well. So I don't know if it was inspired by that, but super reminds me of that. Now you get 35 pastel shades. Also, you get a lot of topper shades and you do get one pressed glitter. You also get some deeper kind of cooler tones in here as well. I am going to show you how my demos went. Struggled so hard with the mattes. I tried different brushes. I tried doing different bases. I tried wiping it off and starting over, and no matter what I did, the mattes just wouldn't stay. So today we're gonna try again. I did do a few swatches last night of the purple row and everything looked beautiful. I truly don't know how to go about this because yesterday went that bad. We are going to first go into the shade Dreamer. We're gonna do purples today, which is this matte here. Okay, so let's go into Dreamer. The problem I had was with it lifting yesterday and just not really sticking. I did do patting motions yesterday. So far using this brush and kind of slightly blending it, it's working alright. I do see some areas where it does look a little bit more sheer, right there, so I'll just kind of pack that on there. I really want this palette to work. Next shade I'm going to go into is this more gray purple. I hate this sheet. It's called Deliver Shiver, and it's the matte gray purple. So these ones are building okay on top of each other. Last night that was another problem I had where they wouldn't kind of go on top of each other. I'm gonna take that gray purple under the, I'm already having a ton of fallout. I think those worked pretty well together. We're going to go into some pretty shades I swatched yesterday. I really liked this purple here. Well, these two purples were both, maybe we'll use both. So first we'll go into this top purple here. This one is a shimmer. This palette has shimmers and then toppery shades. This one is an actual shimmer. You actually get that kind of background pigment. I feel like today is going much better with the purples. Yesterday I tried using the pinks, oranges, and blues and it didn't go so well. So hopefully frustration does not strike again. Here's the purple row and we're going to go into this kind of more warm tone shimmery purple. I am applying these ones wet because I just always like wet shimmers. I'm actually going to take this. It's kind of just a light skin tone color, but it's more pinky. Next I want to go into this, it's kind of a duochrome purple pink It might be hard to tell on camera. On the inner corner. Try using, sorry, my child is begging for a baba. I think I'm gonna try using the glitter on a liner brush. So this I think worked so much better than yesterday. Yesterday was a real struggle. I'm gonna try the more orangey types. So kind of sticking to this row. So first I'm gonna go into the very orangey shade right there. I'm sorry this is gonna be so long. I really just wanted to test it out more after yesterday, because yesterday I just pretty much quit doing the video. Next to the orange shade, we're gonna take this kind of more yellow tone brow bone type color. We're gonna try putting the pink, a more pinky coral, and see what happens. Okay, we're not gonna do that because it's not even showing up. We're gonna go into this light pink shimmer shade down here. Okay, next I'm thinking about taking that pink and then topping it off with that topper shade, because the toppers are really sheer. So first taking that coral shade we tried to put in the crease earlier, which would not show up because it's like the same type of shade almost. Then going into the deepest pink topper. This topper is really pretty because it has like almost purple flecks. It's really pretty. So yesterday I used a glitter glue, which made them look absolutely stunning. Today I kind of wanted to try it just wet and do things how I normally do them, just because yesterday was such a disaster. Kind of stick to my normal routes and see how it goes. I'm gonna go into that orange for under the eye. I kind of hate that this doesn't have a mirror, because it is hard to keep holding this really big palette and then switching to a mirror. So it's like really not helpful that way. It's not helpful. So obviously a very light spring pastel, which I think is the point of this palette. I mean, now I thought about either taking that pink again in the inner corner, or this duochrome green topper I think might be kind of cool too. This one up here, it's right next to the yellowy green. Kind of again one of those like white cast type bases. I used it wet, that's why it's super intense. But to be able to just use it wet is not a big deal. If I had to had to use a glitter topper for it to show up, then it might be more of a pain in the butt, but I don't feel like you have to. But this is very pretty. So I did film this, and the first day it went horribly wrong. The second day I feel like it was pretty successful. I do still feel like I had to work with some of the shadows. In the end, I feel like the best route was using a white base and just slightly powdering it. I used the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, the white one, and then I just put a light powder on top. I didn't like bake it or like put a thick amount of powder on top. It was a very sheer amount. So I think that ended up working. I feel like for beginners this might be kind of difficult because you do kind of have to work with it. If you're fine with just a complete sheer wash, then I think you'll still think it's very pretty. Some of these shades you don't really have to work with. I think my favorite thing about this are the toppers, because they have so many different like shifty shades in them, and they work very well on top of a glitter glue or even just wet. So my favorite things are the toppers in here. Again, the mattes I did have trouble with. If there's like a specific row of colors you like say you just really want pastel mints or pastel peaches or pastel purples, ColourPop does have kind of an easier formula I feel like to work with, and they do have their 9-pan palettes. I just recently, for instance, did the whole Mint to Be 9-pan palette, which is so beautiful, and I feel like their shadows are a lot easier to work with, especially their mattes. When I swatched these, they felt really great, but we'll try swatching for them for you right now. I love swatching these to see the different textures. Some of the toppers almost feel like Super Shocks, like they're very squishy. I don't know if you can see how dented that one already looks. Like, do you see, like, I can almost like press my finger, like, do you see that? So they're really kind of a cool consistency. The mattes feel very powdery but also very soft as well, like just a very like light pigmented powder when you swatch it. The shimmers feel like butter, and again, I really like swatching them because there's a lot of cool different shifty shades in here that I feel like you wouldn't necessarily see just from looking at the pan. That's why I think swatches are so important, because you might be missing out on a shade that looks really awesome but looks really boring in pan, or you might think a shade's going to look completely different on the eye and then your eye look completely changes than how you thought it would. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this palette. I think it's beautiful for spring. I think if you are looking to add to your pastel collection, this is an affordable way to do so. Again, some of the mattes do have a learning curve. I think you just have to have more patience with this palette, but then again, the shimmers and the toppers were amazing to me, and so I feel a little bit torn in that aspect, but I do want to use this more. And again, my favorite thing about this are the toppers in it and the shimmers. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if this was helpful to you.